What up, Houston?
We finally fucking won.
We got a win in New
Barely.
York. Barely. Barely. Astros beat the Yankees. Early game, 4-3. If you
Aaron Judge didn't do
don't
shit and
take,
decided to hit a home run at the very end of the fucking game.
yeah, if you have high blood pressure problems, don't watch the games as a reason. If you have high blood pressure, don't watch a Josh Hader save. Don't watch a Ryan Presley save. Just don't watch the games right now because I didn't even watch it and I was stressed at work looking at it. And then when I got home, I got more stressed. Seeing Presley,
I
seeing
wasn't tripping,
Hader.
bruh, because we pitched kind of good today. Like, them two
Yeah,
home runs were bullshit. Like, that's first row of Yankee Stadium. That's a fly ball everywhere else.
true, true. Yankee Stadium is meant for that. I mean, Ronel Blanco got what his fourth win. That's tied for third best in MLB. Um, there's our ace as of right now. I'm not saying that it's gonna stay that way, but if you can match him, then our pitchers will do good.
True.
So I need
Because
Framber.
I'm not even mad at Arrighetti for looking like shit.
Nah,
Because he didn't look worse than Verlander.
true, true. I said it was my fault. My jersey was outside. I put it near Akeem. It's staying there the rest of the season. So we go on a 20-game winning streak. We know why.
I had to pull it out.
Hey, we had to pull all the stops out at this point because it was bad. I mean, looking at the team all in all, I mean, outside of injury stuff, JP is going to be out for a while still. Christian Javier is going to be back against Detroit this weekend. Lance McCullers and Luis Garcia are throwing on the mound. Um, take that with however you want to take it. And then,
It's so frustrating because I've seen enough Astros to tell you that at this point, like, it just comes down to execution, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is you just got to play better.
because, I mean, looking at the starting pitching, there's questions. Looking at the relief pitching, there's questions. Looking at the closers, there's questions. Looking at the batting, there's questions.
Yeah. It's
It's
exactly what we
like,
said. Like, your stars have to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Like, the bottom of their lineup wasn't hitting, but their stars showed up and they put up 10 runs. When you have
yeah,
Soto, Stanton, and Judge hit a home run in the same game, you're going to get a lot of fucking runs.
yeah.
You don't get a lot of fucking runs when you have Tucker hitting a fucking solo shot on this at the second at bat of the game, and then we don't do nothing else.
I mean, because even like Altuve's last bat in the ninth, I believe, he swung at one of the most ugly pitches.
100%. You left the runner on third. All you had to do was get that to the outfield, and you score the run.
Yep.
Like, Loperfido stole second, Dubon moved him to third, and then you swung at the like if the corner of this right here is where the ball is at, he swung at that, and it's like, what are you doing? And he knew but it's like, dude, you got to do better. Like at this point, those are crucial mistakes. Leaving runners in scoring position is our Achilles heel this year
I
right now.
feel like your cousin's just as guilty as fucking Altuve in that because he got the last out. It's like you were late on two fastballs down and away, but they weren't way down there. You were late on both of them, fouled him down the third base line, and he struck you out on the same pitch, but you chased it off the plate. It's like, I get it. That shit happens. But you're Jordan Alvarez. People say you're probably a top 3 or 4 hitter in the world. Like, you have no fucking value to me as an Astro if you're not crushing that ball.
Yep.
John Singleton, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
not.
do. I'm just saying, I'm sorry as of right now because you are showing me how a big man should hit and how a big man should celebrate when he hits a ball. I need Jordan to grab his bats. I need Jordan to learn how to bat flip. I need Jordan to learn how to run the bases. I need, like, at this point, Jordan plays like Alex Bregman has a better bat flip than he does. Kyle Tucker has a better bat flip than he does. It's like there's no what'd you say? He's like he has the attitude or the charisma of like your left toe or something.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm wiggling it right now, so my toes doing more. You know what I'm
Fucking,
saying?
it's just between Bregman, between Bregman and Jordan and Altuve. I'm gonna throw him in there. Those three are the three-headed monster that was supposed to lead this team, and it feels like it's Pena, Tucker, and then all the rest of the guys adding into it. Dubon did his part. Lopafito came in.
Lopafito. I have no
With the
issues
amount,
with Singleton and Meyer because at least
I was
they're
gonna say,
showing up.
with the amount of home runs he's hitting, you got to put Singleton up there.
I don't because you must not have seen him play defense.
Nah, that,
Yeah, no, his defense is ass, but
that
It's
deep
not
like
ass, but he gets off. They let him off the
Dude.
hook. They let him off the hook for shit they shouldn't because he's not a Brave.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's my only issue.
yeah. And people are saying that online. They're like, "Oh, it's okay because he got a home run." It's like, no, because we would hold Abreu accountable. Also, I need my first baseman. First baseman is a key position, like third base. I need that ready. If you can't do that split, then I don't get off, bro. He let that scoop fucking fall through him. It's like, all right,
Yeah, his he don't pick the ball all that well. Like his fundamentals on a pick are kind of bad, but I think it has a little bit to do with he catches with his right hand.
um, how has Diaz been for y'all?
fuck Diaz.
His
His fucking framing is stupid. His
his at bats have
Th-
been kind of subpar.
I'm gonna say something, and I have nothing to prove it. It's just how I feel because I've been around sports my whole life. I know when one of my teammates didn't fucking like another one. I don't think a lot of the pitchers on this team are fond of him. To be honest with you, go back and look at today's game. Who did the first batter that Presley walked? Presley had it at 2-1, and then he throws a fucking pitch that was like just below the bottom of the strike zone, but maybe he might have got the call, but he didn't get the call, right? And Yainer tells him, get it up. And Presley looked at him and he kind of like, what? Like, bitch, just give me my fucking ball back. And I was like, oh, he dismissed him. Like when you dismiss somebody like that,
Yeah,
you don't want that. And there's a disconnect there. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I've seen it with my own two eyes.
I mean, even interesting. Like Hader at one point, one of the last plays, Hader was like, "Nah, I'm using PitchCom. Like I'm calling this play."
yeah,
And they were talking about it. They go, "He's one of the few Astro pitchers that does it now with PitchCom." And it's like, okay, like when Maldi was there, Maldi would be like, "Hey, this is what I'm seeing. Pitch here. Oh shit, okay, you got me." But it feels like the pitchers are now starting to notice, like, "Hey, I'm getting burnt for what you're telling me to do. I'm going to start doing what I want to fucking do."
Well, it's also weird because like say this is my strike zone, my screen, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're pitching something breaking to the outside, it's kind of like habit as an umpire. I'm assuming when I see that glove come over, it insinuates it's way further than I wanted it to be, right?
Yeah.
So that motion embellishes that it's further out than it actually is, meaning I can't frame that opposed to setting up out here and coming back to the ball. And it's shit like that. I think that those guys who need that framing are like, bitch, quit doing that. You know what I mean? It's not a coincidence that everybody else was using Caratini.
yeah. He holds his glove just directly in the middle, like you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
No
He goes to
so
get the ball.
Yeah, so no matter what, he can't frame it to even make it look legit. Like it's dumb. So I mean,
It, at this point, look, we're about to play the White Sox. I need y'all just to be like, "Hey, Maldi, I need a trade for you. Just come on down, bro. Come
trade
on down."
in the middle, trade before
Let,
the game.
let me ask you this: would you trade Yainer Diaz right now?
You know,
While his stock is hot,
I
while
probably would.
I would trade that motherfucker. I got an immediate replacement for you, so I ain't
I would-
worried about that. I
I
would
would. I
trade
got
you.
Pedro Leon down there destroying the freaking Sugarland right now because Lopafito's gone. Dude's on a hitting streak. He looks like he's ready to come up. Diaz, if the thing is, your pitchers are not happy. I don't care what they say. They're not saying all that stuff. People will say that players were upset that Maldonado was gone, how much he was in that locker room. I don't care about his batting average, all that shit. What his leadership was in that locker room was key. He would look at all the pitching, all that stuff, tell the pitchers what they needed to do for each day. He did a lot of work for them. And then if you're already tired of him and it's not working out, hey bro, you got talent, cool, but whatever. But I need some shit, so I'll trade you for a
That's
pitcher.
the perfect trade piece that you would have to offer to trade away a Lance McCullers contract.
Mm-hmm.
In a heartbeat. Bye, Lance. Bye.
I will take on a contract from somebody for the Yainer and Lance. I have Caratini, and then I'm going to try my damnedest to get Maldonado back.
There we go.
I think that's what I would do if I was Dana Brown. And if that actually happens, I'm going to take my ass up there to the juice box and I'm going to smack somebody because I should be getting paid for that one.
They're gonna be like, what they say on Bicy Boys? Oh man, what the hell? They got a spy in the room. Man, we just had this.
Hey, Hater was. I was pleased with what Hater did today, though. Like he seen Presley fucking up, and he was like, "Watch this."
He said he's like, I want more pitches, I want more innings. They gave it to him. I mean, it was a little heart attack-ish with Presley.
I swear by it, bro. I just feel it. But somebody on our team is gonna get traded.
Oh, yeah.
My top two candidates are Presley and Bregman.
Somebody's getting traded.
Yeah,
And-
I wouldn't hate it if it was fucking Diaz.
Yeah. I think Bregman for sure, Presley for sure, and Diaz is a maybe for me. Because,
Well, Diaz is your hot ticket item.
yes. But if you can do if you like need a pitcher, because you got a lot of moving parts. I could be like, all right, look, I'll give you Diaz and Lance, or I'll give you Diaz and Urquidy for some shit. Like,
I'll give you Diaz and fucking Rafael Montero.
true. I want to get rid of some money too. So, but if I can't get the Lance deal off of my books, I'll get. But Montero's been decent.
Yeah, but like,
He
okay,
got like
fair
one
enough.
more year, I think.
Then I'm fucking trying to get me a starter. Who signed a bad contract? Call the Giants. We'll send them Yainer and McCullers, and they send us Blake Snell.
There we go. Boom.
Even
done.
though he's fucking trash for them too. Like he's doing even worse than the Astros. But
Everybody that got signed this out season sucked at us. Unless you're hitting, it's trash.
I fucking wish we had Dylan Cease, man. Oh my god,
He's been doing good.
he is
but
insane.
wanted that moolah,
I know he did.
and we gave the moolah to Lance
Yeah,
for his
sadly.
coffee company.
Lance McCullers is on the road to John Wall signing a fucking big ass contract to play 40 games over 4 years.
Hell yeah. Hey, I mean, he's changed the game, not for the better. I don't ever want to hear him do another interview though, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. They need something. Something's gonna happen. I don't care what Dana Brown. If Dana was like, I see this team as competitive. They're not. I don't see no chance of us being sellers, bro. Shut up. If we're this bad, like not today's game. If we're the last two games bad, you better start selling some shit because I'm not gonna go into next season with a bunch of shit I'm gonna lose. We ain't
this
doing that
season is salvageable. You just got to get it together.
shit. It is.
you
You're
can't-
13-24.
Yeah, I know, but it's
No, but it's
salvageable.
still, you can still do it. I mean, no offense, the Rangers are our only real competition in the AL West. And
How many of those games did we lose, not get beat for? You know what I'm saying? Like, just quit beating yourself.
yeah. All right, so Bregman trade, Presley trade.
Let's see what we get for him. I mean,
I'd be.
I don't think they would trade Yainer Diaz. I would take the phone calls though.
I would literally fish out there, be like, hey, look, I need Maldonado back. First off, what is it going to take to give me him? I'll give you Forrest Whitley for him. You have him.
I don't think the White Sox give a fuck what you give them. You could give them like probably Forrest Whitley. To be honest, you're probably onto something there.
I'll give you Forrest Whitley. We don't have to deal with him no more. If he turns out good, hey. If not, it's the same thing as him. Y'all are going to get rid of him anyway.
No.
I need some consistency in that locker room. I need somebody to talk shit to him. I need him. I need Maldonado on a 12-pack of Coca-Cola and some Shipley's donuts.
Word.
It's like in that locker room yelling at him. Get in Alvarez's face. I need him sitting right next to Joe Espada and Caratini's out there. And if you want to keep Diaz, fine. Put him to first. Move him to fucking first base. because that's fine.
I'm gonna be honest. Maldi doesn't have to. I guarantee you, just him being in the building will change shit. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to play. Caratini's no dummy.
He's our Uncle Brantley. It's fine. I'm cool with it.
I'm pleased with what Caratini's doing. Like
I like Caratini. Yeah.
As a like both ways catcher, I think he's better than Yainer. I'd rather play him.
I'm more confident in Caratini's framing than I am with Diaz's framing because you'll see, okay, the ball, he's on the corner over here on one leg, and when he does it, he moves his glove up so it looks like, oh, the ball is there, but it was really
and he fucking throws runners out.
Yes, Diaz is he needs LASIK or something. I don't know. I think we gave him the position too quickly. Dusty, I'm sorry, you were right. Last year, people were calling for him, and you were like, "Nah, fam, I've seen a lot of baseball over my years. He ain't ready for it." And I apologize.
Bring back Maldi.
It's like, we're gonna bring back the Maldi train. We're gonna start it right here on Bayou City Boys. So if they do it, we started this shit.
Bring back Maldi.
Cool with it.
You're gonna have a seizure.
So.
If it gets us Baldy, it's fine. All right. Anything else for the Astros when they listen to this?
Win more games.
Yep.
Eat more chicken.
Win in Detroit. Get the
series.
I need a series win. I'm not even going to be picky. I'll take 2 out of 3.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I was like, I need wins. I need a win, and then you can lose by 1 point or something. If you can get all 3, hey, let's do it.
At this point, I'm fucking don't want to put expectations on that shit because they're letting me down too much.
Yeah, I know. I said it and it didn't feel comfortable saying it, which is very hard, but all right, Astro fans. Rest up. Get some blood pressure medicine for the next.
No more 4 o'clock games either. Fuck that.
Yeah, that shit was whack. We got nothing to watch now. All right, Houston. Much love. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. It's hot as hell out here. Other than that, good luck, Astros in Detroit. We're all into something.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.